Hello guys, thanks for tuning into my little channel. It's Beer Monster O'Clock. And today I'll be reviewing what looks like a really interesting beer. And I just couldn't resist but pick this one up off of Beers of Europe. It was expensive. I go straight with the price. It cost me £3.68 for a 330cl bottle of beer. But I couldn't resist because it's a wheat beer, which, I absolutely love that style of beer. It's a Japanese wheat beer. So the sort of interest just took over and I thought, sod it, I've got to give it a try. And also, because although it's expensive, and it is only a little bottle of beer, and it's not going to be worth the money, I'm pretty sure, I've never really had what I would say a bad wheat beer. So I thought maybe it's not that risky, and it's got to be worth a punt. It's Japanese wheat beer, for God's sake. Here's a little look at your bottle. We've got an owl on there. And beer it's called is by the Kiuchi Brewery. Kiuchi. And that another name for a fanny? Or an American term for a fanny. Gonna play with my coochie. I feel like I've heard that before. Was it cooch? I don't know. But yeah, it's by the Kiuchi Brewery. And it's Hitachino Nest. Let's go for that. Might mean owl. Hitachino. Maybe it means owl's nest. Means we've got an owl on the bottle there. And we also have an owl on the bottle cap for you little collectors. Yeah, let's crack her open and see if it's any good, shall we? I say it's only a small bottle and that. Let me know in the comments if you've stumbled across this beer and been lucky enough to give it a try. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you liked it or not and how you sort of compare it. I'm like just really intrigued by this beer. It's looking rather light, isn't it? Let's give it a swirl, see if we get any sediment. Interesting. And we do. Quite a lot of sediment, actually. All seems to have gone down the glass now. I don't think you're going to pick up on camera. Got crazy levels of carbonation, as you can see. Tiny little bubbles, though, in the carbonation, which some people say is a sign of quality. Don't know if that's true or not, but some people say it is. It's a very pale sort of yellow colour for me, or maybe straw. I'm going to go with yellow. It looks like a watery juice or something, the colour of it. Has a very nice looking white head, like a brilliant white head on there, as you can see. Yeah, it looks interesting. Nice lumps of yeast at the bottom. Don't know if you're going to pick that up. I don't think you will, because of all the carbonations making it really hard to see. You just have to take my word for it. Right, let's get the aroma in there and check out this Japanese wheat beer. What is it again? By the Kiuchi Brewery. Okay. It smells good. I don't know really what to expect with this, but it smells very citrusy. You are getting the wheat in there. It looks a little bit thin, doesn't it? But floral and herbal. And orange. I'm getting orange in there. It's maybe orange rind, actually. I'm not sure, but it's definitely interesting. Does have a nice aroma. It doesn't remind me of a German wheat beer, that's for sure. But let's give it a try and see what it's like. I'm not getting no spice or nothing. Nothing that I can detect anyway. But I'm only human. Right, let's get it down the neck. I had to say cheers in Japanese. God, I didn't think this through, did I? It's not going to be on my sign, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it is. To my surprise, it is on there. It is Kampai. Kampai, everybody. Bosh. Kampai. Dare I say it? It's actually really nice. I'm kind of shocked. It reminds me, it's a little, the mouthfeel. Let's go with the mouthfeel first. Mouthfeel a little thin compared to sort of German Hefeweizens and all that. But it's got a little creaminess to it. It's not a horrible mouthfeel. It's more of like perhaps a Hoegaarden sort of wheat beer mouthfeel for me. In fact, I would say this is more of a Belgium style wheat beer than a German one. Just looking by the colour, by the taste, and just by the flavours that I'm picking up. I'm definitely getting some orange in here. I'll even go as far as saying like orange peel you would perhaps expect if it is like a Belgium style one. But I can taste a bit of like orange, but a bit of a naughty. If I'm being honest, it tastes like there's been orange added to this beer. It doesn't taste like it's come from the hops. But it still tastes really nice. It's super, super refreshing. It's got like a medium level of sweetness to it. Maybe just under medium. But there's a bitterness on the end that just sorts that sweetness right out. It never becomes too much or like a horrible sweetness. Yeah, it's not the best wheat beer in the world. It's better than I expected. And it's super refreshing, this one. Really, really refreshing. Yeah, I mean, the Japanese ain't really known for their beer, are they? So I was going in, I suppose, with quite low expectations. But this has exceeded my low expectations. I can taste coriander in here as well, which is another thing you tend to find in the Belgian wheat beers, which is why I think another reason why I think it's a Belgian style. It's like an unusual taste in here as well, but it's not. It's unusual because I don't think I've come across it again in a wheat beer. Come across it yet. Like a nuttiness about it. Some kind of nut. It's a bit nutty. But yeah, it's not unpleasant or nothing. It's actually very nice. Unusual, but nice. Semi-dry on the finish. It really ain't that bad. Nothing to be scared of here. I would actually recommend that as worth a try. If you fancy trying something a little bit different. And also you can say you've even had a Japanese beer, a Japanese wheat beer, which is why I picked it up, because, I want to try beers from all over the globe. And that's quite a nice looking bottle, isn't it? You can see the attraction. Yeah, I'm glad I picked it up. Was it worth the £3.68? No, absolutely not. But it was worth it to me, because I've tried it now, and it was better than I expected. It's definitely more of along the lines of quality-wise, along the lines of a Hoegaarden, Blue Moon sort of area. I would say it's better than Blue Moon and very close to Hoegaarden, perhaps more refreshing than Hoegaarden. Mouthfeel's not quite as good. Probably more flavoursome than Hoegaarden as well. Very close. So I guess without putting them next to each other, which I'll probably never ever do, if I'm honest, I will never know. But I'm going to give it the same score that I gave Hoegaarden the other day. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. That's really impressed me. It's definitely not a bad beer at all. I'm really glad I tried it. Hope you've enjoyed this review, guys. Smash that like button if you've enjoyed it. It helps the channel out a bit and that. And consider subscribing if you've not done before. And let me know some other beers you'd like me to try, or beer battles, or tell what I'm doing good, tell what I'm doing bad. And chat to me in the comments, guys. Till the next one, guys. Bye-bye, darlings.